Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Precious. What's your name?
My name is Rashmi.
Say again, Rishbi?
Rashmi.
Rishmi.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from India and still I live in Delhi, New Delhi,
Oh, is that in the south or the north of India?
north of India.
North of India. Oh, I am from Italy, but now I live in Manchester in England.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
So, how long have you been using Cambly?
I have been using Cambly for a week.
For a week. How are you finding it? Do you like it?
Yes, I like it a lot. I
That's
recommend
good. That's very
Cambly.
nice. Oh, good. I'm because that's the point. We just want you to talk to anyone about anything. So, of course, anyone here, not strangers, but yeah. So, there's different topics we can talk about, and I want to talk about things that interest you. So, what interests you? I don't want you to repeat yourself. If you've spoken to other speakers, I don't want you to feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again. So, what would you like to talk about today?
I want to know about the IELTS exam. How to prepare IELTS.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Excellent. So we're going to go to the illness part one. Um, and there's different topics. So whatever happens, they're going to just ask you random questions.
Okay.
And you just have to try to answer as much, tell them as much as you can. Don't just say one word. Give them as much information. And make sure your pronunciation is clear. Make sure you slow down and make sure you use as much vocabulary as you want. So what number do you want to get in your IELTS?
I don't know. Still, it's not decided. Still, I'm wondering about IELTS exam.
Okay, so I think there is up to give me 1 second. Um okay. So there I think it gets to 9. 9 is the highest grade. So let's say you want 7 or 8. This is what you have to make sure that is happening. So make sure you're accurate. So what you're saying, they understand. And it's okay if you don't worry about your accent
Okay.
because I have an accent too. Just make sure you're clear because you can't don't pretend to be British.
Not like
Say again?
your accent is too good.
Oh, but it's because I maybe because I live here. I've been living in England for 6 years, but I've always had a strong African accent.
Okay.
Because of my parents, yeah.
Environment where we are.
Yeah, yes. My parents, they always speak with a thick accent, so I copy.
Okay. Okay.
So, but when I went to school here, then I copied my classmates and my teacher. Not on purpose, because every time I speak, they say, "What? What?" So I was like, oh. So I had to like copy what they say so they understand
We
me. Does
adapt
that make
everything
sense?
from our environment for speaking, communication skill, personality,
Yes.
and everything.
Yes, exactly. So your surrounding is definitely a cause. Excellent. So, uh, we're going to practice doing some questions,
Okay.
okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say the examiner asks you, what was your favorite subject as a child? So a good answer is, my favorite subject as a child was science. A better answer is, when I was younger, I really enjoyed science class. The best answer is, when I was in primary school, I truly enjoyed science. I always loved participating in the science fair. I even won an award 1 year. So you see the difference? Like
Yes.
the third one is the best because you're giving detail and you're using vocabulary better. See here, my favorite subject as a child was science. Very easy, too easy, you know? Uh but here it says when I was in primary school. So you're telling him exactly
Yes.
when you liked it and what subject.
Yes.
And you also told him that you won an award. It didn't ask you, but you did. So that's very good.
Yes, yes.
Don't wait for them to ask you. Tell them as much as you can.
Okay, okay.
Good. So, and don't be afraid to correct yourself because foreign speakers and non-foreign speakers, they both make mistakes. But the difference is that foreign speakers correct their mistake straight away or they know they made the mistake. So I make mistakes all the time. When I make a mistake, I say, oh, sorry. I mean, da 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 da. But if you don't correct yourself, then the examiner will know you didn't realize you made a mistake.
Okay.
Excellent. And these are the ways to correct yourself. So, I mean, what I mean is, and what I meant to say was, this is the three ways to correct. Don't be nervous. Always correct yourself.
Okay.
And
And
always,
don't be afraid to make mistakes.
yes.
Okay.
All that matters is that you correct yourself.
And don't
Because you're a human being.
as well.
Yes. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. You're human. So we all make mistakes, especially when we are nervous, you know? We tend to say something wrong. So don't worry about it. So when you need to give an explanation, it's very good to start with like, well, let's say for example, let me ask you, what do you do now? Are you a student or do you work?
Well, I have done my B.Ed special education.
Okay, good. Why did you choose that education? Tell me why.
Okay, nice question. I have always felt that was my purpose, and I really enjoy like to do work with adults with special needs. I like to people. I like a lot. That's why I choose this course, and this course advised by our tutor. Yeah, I would be suited for this course. That's why I choose it.
Beautiful answer. So one, that was beautiful. Very good way to answer it. Thank you very much. But one way, always remember to start the sentence in a full sentence. For example, answer the question in a full sentence. So if I ask you why, don't say because. Say if I ask you why did you choose this course, say, well, one reason I chose this course, or I chose this course because. That way the speaker knows you're used to speaking in English. So that's very good. And always use the past tense. So if I say, why did you choose it? Say, I chose it because. So this is the past tense of choose. So let me show you. Choose, chose.
Okay. Okay.
And when you need to express your emotional connection, let's say you wanted, like you just said before, very good. You said you like to help people. And that's true, I can tell. So say it's very important to you to help people if you enjoy it, and tell them as much as you can because they're going to ask you. Excellent. And if you want to give an example, there are two ways to do it. But if you want a high grade, say to illustrate. So here it says to illustrate, or to illustrate.
Okay, to illustrate.
Say excellent. 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 To illustrate. Or you can say, for example, it's up to you.
At that time, we have to say to illustrate.
Excellent.
Okay, got it.
It's another way to say, for example.
Okay. It's better.
So now I'm going to test you. Say again?
It's better to say, it's better a word to illustrate rather than for example.
Yeah, because for example is very common. So when you say to illustrate, you're like, she knows what she's talking about. So that's very good. So I'm going to test you now to see how much you're going to tell me, okay? And I'm going to type it to see if you're good, better, or best. You ready? Okay. So what kind of school did you go to as a child?
Let me think. What kind of school did you go as a child?
Yes.
I went to the school like Tinu Public School. That was amazing school. That
Mm-hmm.
I like that school a lot because the environment of that school is too good. The teacher was very cooperative and very amiable. So I like private school, which was in public school.
Excellent. I really like how you told me more about the environment. Um, I like how you said the teacher is very cooperative.
Cooperative.
It's a very good word to use. Yes. So the teachers, instead of saying, "Oh, the teachers are very nice," that's easy. But you said cooperative, so well done. Now I'm going to send to you the best way for you to say it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. So I asked you, what kind of school did you go as a child? So remember always to start the sentence. Always to answer the question with a full sentence. So as a child, I went to a public school because the environment was very good, the teachers were very cooperative. Like everything you said is correct, but it's just the structure. So you can tell them the name, where it was, everything. Amazing. But always remember to start with answer the question the way I asked you. So, what kinds of school did you go as a child? So this is the trick. Take this and then answer.
I
As a
thinking
child,
about this. I suppose I was supposed to say I went to the public school, but
yeah,
my
yeah,
I didn't.
yes. You said as a child I went to, that's perfect. If you say as a child, I went to a public school. Amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Who was your favorite teacher and why?
Okay. My favorite teacher was my class teacher, who was a teacher of political science. She had taught us
Mm,
so many things. She taught us not only about rote learning or not bookish language. She had taught us so many
mm,
journal topics, so many moral values, and she
mm-hmm,
was like a mother for us. She was very
mm-hmm,
understanding. She was very cooperative. She
mm-hmm.
knows about everything. No, she taught us the moral values and what you supposed to do in the future. So I like my class
Mm-hmm.
teacher.
Oh, that was beautiful. You know, those are the best teachers. They don't just teach you about school, they teach you about life. So that when you live here, you'll be the best person ever. That's the best teacher. I love those kind of teachers, you know?
Me.
They teach you moral values. They're so kind. They're like a mother in school.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't have any correction. You answered that perfectly. That was exactly how you should have answered it. Um, you did very well. Just keep practicing. If you want to, let's say you know the word, but if you want to know exactly how it's pronounced,
Yes.
don't rely on just foreign speakers. Always go on Google. Let me show you this. And there is the section of sound. So let's say you want to understand how the word cooperative is pronounced. Um, Give me 1 second.
I knew
I have 1 minute.
to search any word and sound and click on this sound picture. I,
Yes,
I knew
yes.
that.
Okay, sorry. Perfect. So always do that. It's perfect. I do it too sometimes, just so you understand how it's pronounced, and it's very good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Could you remind me your name? I forgot.
Rush me.
Rushmi. Okay.
Okay.
Rushmi, thank you so much.
Thanks to you, you made me too
No.
confident. I got so much motivation from you. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Such a nice
No,
person.
of course.
And I like your
Yeah,
smile. Your smile is too good.
oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You're a nice person and it's good to be confident.
Mm.
And you have it here. You just have to share it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, okay?
You
I'll
too.
speak to you soon.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye bye. See you
Thank
soon.
you.